one, if you have been drawn to the yellow color, let's talk about what your intuition wants you to know. And the word that is in this card is illumination. Oh, so like again, it feels like the sun and the sun rays, and when we are in the sun, we can see things so clearly. So there is some sort of epiphany that is going to come in the near future, and that will open a new world for you. So some sort of understanding is what is going to come. That's something I'm getting here. A new door is opening for you guys. You understanding something will lead you to open a new door in your life, because the way you see something will shift. So some sort of epiphany, some sort of understanding, some sort of light bulb moment is going to happen. I feel like something that you're not understanding right now, you will be understanding soon. Some sort of wisdom, some sort of knowledge is coming that will really change something in you. Okay, so let's see. Group number 1. What is the message? What your intuition wants you to know? It can be like a conversation, some sort of conversation you will have with someone, and that will it will be like a click. Yeah, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to change. This is what I need to let go of, right? Again with this dragonfly. Yeah, something that you need to let go of in your home, something that you need to change in your home, or maybe it's something that you need to let go that you have been holding on very tightly, that has been taking up a lot of space, and now you're letting go of it. Now you let go of that thing, and it is going to bring more peace, more space into your life here. So I really feel like you will be making a change very soon. That's what I'm getting here. That will give you a lot of peace in your heart. One more thing, I feel like in your house there is a lot of clutter. I'm getting that energy. So one message from your intuition is to free things that you don't use. Maybe if you're in a closet, if you have clothes that you haven't been wearing for like 4 or 5 years, this is the time to get rid of those clothes so new things can come. Or what is something that you have to get rid in your house, so there will be more space for new things. So there is, yeah, that change is something that you need to make here. And one more thing, if you're someone who is interested in moving homes or in moving to a new neighborhood, one thing your intuition is telling you here is, if you are not taking care of the home you are right now in, you cannot get a new home. You got to take care of that space, you got to clean that space, you got to love that space, so you can have a place that you really want. So if you're desiring for a new home, love that space you are in, be grateful for that space so you can have that. So it's very important. You cannot complain about that home and feel that it's not good enough, and if you're not taking care of that home, you will not be able to manifest the desire that you want. So that's something I'm getting here. So free your space, free your mind, let go of certain things that you don't use. Or maybe there are things that brings a lot of heaviness to your heart. Letting go of those things will bring peace to your heart. So what do you need to change in your home? Are there things that is very heavy, or whenever you look at certain things it feels a little messy in your head? Do you feel very angry if you see a lot of things? Maybe it's time to get rid of those things. Okay, so yeah, cleaning your space is very important. Okay, and again, like when our home, yeah, again, our home can be our own body as well. What are you consuming that is not good for you? What are you telling yourself? Like, I'll stop, but you might not be stopping. So it's time to stop that. If there is some sort of obsession, if there is some sort of if there is things that you're hungry for, and even though you consume it more, you're feeling more hungry, there is something unbalanced there. So you got to balance it. For example, it can be food as well. Like, you're consuming a lot of sugar, and when we consume a lot of sugar, we will not feel full, we will feel hungry again, and we'll crave for it more. So maybe you need to switch your diet, right? That's what the things that you need to do. So maybe switching to eating more proteins will help you, right? You will not feel that hunger. So something like that is is going to be shown to you very clearly. You will see it very clearly. At that time, make that change. That's what your intuition is telling you. So in the coming days, there is some sort of enlightenment. There is some sort of illumination, like you're going to see things in a very different way that you're not seeing at this time. At that time, your intuition is telling you to make that necessary change and let go. Don't, at that time when you get that kind of information, let it go. Don't hold on to it. Okay, so let's see group number 1, what your intuition is trying to tell you. Yes, we have follow your bliss, navigating by the stars. Oh, this person, if you look at this person, is moving, like is traveling, and there is no the load that he's carrying is very less here, and he's listening to his heart, because there is no baggage. He's not carrying a big backpack that will drain him, right? So he's carrying something, only the essentials, and he has some a staff to support him. What is it called? Whatever it is, right? This the thing to support him. So yeah, he has that support. He is not carrying too much, and he is listening to his heart and moving forward. So that's what you need to do at this time. You need to take care of your body. What suits you? What is best for you? Right? What are the things? Like again, you're carrying a lot of things that is not good for you. What is it that you can release at this time? You will be very clear of it. So make that change. That's very important here. Very important, because once you're starting to make that change, there will be people and places and situations that will help you, that will support you. You're not alone here. So it's important for you to let go of that baggages and listen to your heart more, listen to your own bliss, and move forward. Keep going forward, but don't carry too much of baggage here. So release those things. So let's see what else here. What your intuition is telling you. Again, this baggage can be like pleasing everyone, right? Maybe you're making the change. You think like, if I make this change, someone else will not like it. It's not the time for that, right? It's the time to do what's best for you. Let's see. What is the message here for group number 1? Protected. Wow, protection. Oh, the lion energy. So again, this card, when I saw this card, look at the angels, right? You're protected. You're so safe. You're in the arms of the angels. Angels are guiding you. They're giving you a lot of illumination as well. They're giving you a lot of understanding as well. They're telling you, leave this behind. Go. You go on a path that best suits you. It's okay. You will be protected. Yeah, don't carry the people, places, or anything, any ideas that doesn't serve you, that feels like a weight. You're okay to do it. You will be protected, right? Your angels are here. And this reminds me of, if you're familiar with Osho deck, there is a deck, there is a card, devil card. In that devil card, there is, the devil card in that deck is named as conditioning. So again, it's like a story where a lion is trapped in a herd of sheep, and the lion thinks that he is a sheep because he was raised in that, right? He thinks that he is the sheep. He has the power of the sheep only. Then some other lion came and told him that you're not a sheep, you're the lion. Come into your power. And he freed himself from that thing. So again, as a society, as when we are kids, like sometimes we are conditioned to a lot of things, and we lose ourselves, we lose our own power. And here I feel like this illumination is you realizing your own strength, your own power, and you are coming out of that situation that was holding you back by not listening to your own heart here. So you can, again, there is some sort of changes you will be making. Maybe people will not like it, but it's okay. Let go of, listen to your heart, keep going, because you will be safe and you will be protected. Again, the sun energy is here. So you will be very clear, like, what is this trapping me? What is this thing trapping me that I have to let go of? What is this thing holding me back something is holding me back. You will be seeing it very clearly and you will be letting it go. So yes, you choosing your freedom might not make everyone happy, but you will know when this illumination is like, you will know it, that's the best thing for you. So do that here, because in that thing you are not alone. Even though you're alone, you're not. You could keep going, listen to your heart, You will be protected, you will be safe. Okay, so let's see. Again, letting go of something is coming here. So you can have something that you really want, that your soul will be happy to have. Yeah, 4 of Swords. We have 10 of, look again, a 4 of staves and 10 of coins in reverse. Even though 10 of coins comes in reverse, it's a very positive place to be in. Yeah. Okay, look, we have the number 4 and 4, and it talks about stability, security, and we have the 4 of Swords and 4 of Wands here, right? Yes, look, these two people are sleeping together and these people are kissing again. Yeah, so, and again, this 10 of coins talks about family, money, right? So again, this can be, where are you giving your energy? Are you giving your energy and not getting anything back? Right, that's very important here. That's something you need to understand here. So maybe in your relationship you're seeing that you're the one who is giving and you're not getting anything back, and you're the one only compromising, and no one else is compromising. So you will have that illumination, like, why I should carry all the weight of this thing? I can also have my own space, my own free time, right? It is because we have been conditioned, like we are the one who we have to do this. Maybe you have seen your mothers or fathers doing that, and so you took up on that role, and you felt like that is your duty, even though you didn't enjoy it. Maybe you felt like, this is what I need to do, this is what I need to do. So even if it means like I need to let go of my desire, I'm going to do it. But you will be illuminated, like, yes, your parents did that, that doesn't mean that you have to do, right? That doesn't mean that your marriage will be a happy marriage, even if you sacrifice. And then, really, it feels like you will be illuminated here. I did mention the card conditioning, and that's strongly coming here. We are conditioned to believe that's how a marriage should be. We're conditioned to believe this is my role in the marriage. No, the other person cannot do it. So we keep on doing, we keep on taking the weight, and it sometimes makes us angry, sometimes make us feel resentful, and we see that we are not happy, we are not listening to our heart here. So I feel like that's the thing, it is going to heal for you. So this thing will be clearly shown for you. So where you are compromising, where you are not following your bliss, where you are where you are not letting go of things, where you are taking too much of the weight. So as you understand that, as you release it, actually what will happen is, you will see, if you're a married person, you will see that you taking care of yourself, you taking care of your desires, you taking a rest, you will see that your marriage will become more strong. For some of you, it can be with money as well, right? You have this concept of money. You've been conditioned to think certain things about money. So you're just focusing on that. And maybe you're saving, not spending enough because you feel like there will be not enough. So again, maybe this is a pattern that you took from your parents or something like that. Even though you need a new thing, you just use this old thing because you feel like if you buy the new thing, money will not come back. So some sort of conditioning is there, right? And you will be illuminated, like, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do what your parents did. They didn't have that information. You will be getting that information, that it's okay to spend money sometimes for our own needs. So even if money goes, money can come back. You got to believe in yourself. So it feels like some sort of conditioning is there here. It can be a limited belief, but most you have been conditioned to think like this because you have seen that in your childhood. Like the lion was staying with the sheep, and he was acting like a sheep. He lost his power. He lost his own self in that. And I can really guarantee that, because when we are in an environment where people are thinking and lack, we become like that because we don't have that understanding, different understanding. But that's changing for you guys here soon. Maybe you will be having a conversation with someone, and they will show you a different point of view. Take that different point of view, apply it, because you will see success in that. That's what the message is. And as you apply it, you will be safe, you will be protected. Don't worry. It's just our fearful thinking, right? Our conditioned thinking that can come in between. So makes those necessary changes. So in the coming days, your intuition is telling you that there will be some sort of insights, and you will be told to make some sort of different changes, but but you might hesitate. Don't hesitate, make those changes, because you will be protected. Okay, because it will only give you the good. It is only going to bring you stability, security, peace, calmness. Wow, we were talking about the line. Oh my god, the line coming twice here. Okay, you are in this powerful space. You are the king of the line. You're the powerful space of creation. Yes, again, it's like, it feels like this condition that we get from our ancestors, the patterns. It's time to break free from that patterns. Okay, that's something. It's time to come in your power. It's time to embrace more happiness in your life. Don't be like, have more joy. Maybe somehow somewhere you're losing your joy because you feel like this is your responsibility, you're the only one has to do it, you have to carry that, you have to carry this, like too much is going there. So come into your power, believe in yourself, because there is some sort of understanding. It feels like a heads up has been given to you guys, because there will be some sort of epiphanies. Maybe for some of you this is something you're discovering by yourself, or for other people you will be having a conversation with someone and you will realize something different, and that apply it. Don't hesitate, apply those, make those changes. That's all your intuition is telling you, because once you make those changes, you will see things changing in your favor. Okay. So let's see, maybe you got to check the lion spirit animal. Lion spirit animal. Lions are very confident, right? So again, you've got to come into your own power here. So let's see the final message here. Group number 1. We have the cave. The cave. Yes, it's time to get into that cave. Again, this person is alone. They're only connected with their own heart, right? They're doing what they want. Again, with this cave, it's like a person who's in the cave meditating, understanding what's best for them, understanding how they are conditioned to believe that this is the correct thing, but when it's not, right? So it feels like for some of you, this is a time for reflection, meditation, so you can listen to your own heart. That is what is happening. If you're already in this energy, there is some sort of illumination, some sort of understanding coming. Just apply those. Don't worry about it, because if you make those necessary changes, you will get that stability that you have been waiting for a very long time. I feel like that. So yeah, so that's all I have for group number 1. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Number 2, if you have been drawn to this blue color, then the word for you guys is trust, or trusting in the higher power. Your intuition is telling you to trust in the unknown forces, to trust in the unknown. Everything will be all right. Don't focus on the fears, rather the trust that this thing that you want is going to work out. Whatever you're thinking about, if you're anxious about something, if you're worried about something, if you're fearful about something, I feel like your intuition is telling you to trust, because whatever you want is going to work out in your favor for your highest good. For some of you, I feel like you're praying Lord Ganesh to remove certain obstacles, and as you pray, believe in it, believe that those obstacles will be lifted. Maybe for some of you, you are a devotees of Lord Ganesh, because I'm seeing his image. So yeah, elephant, and the image of Lord Ganesh was popping. So yes, I feel like that. So the obstacles that you have in your path, trust it will be lifted. Trust at this time. Trust. Okay, so let's see what the charms have to add. What is your intuition telling you, group number 2? What your intuition is telling you? Okay, so we have a lot of charms today, right? Oh look, we have this horse and the Pegasus here. They're both running and flying here. So things are going to move forward, something that you want. So again, we have this, is it about travel, trip, moving forward with something? Yeah, look, again, we have the lock, we have the key. If there is a problem, there is a solution. Trust. If there is a problem, there is a solution. So they're telling you to cut the stress, cut the fear. So whatever you're wanting, it's going to progress. It's going to work out for you guys. Yeah, the key is there, the lock is there. You will be able to open the lock as well. You are going to get what you want here. You're going to get your outcome. everything will work out for you. You're going to get your outcome here. So one thing you need to make sure right now is to not focus on the problem, rather focus on the solution, because the solutions are at hand for you guys. And something that you want to move forward with, it's going to move forward. Trust. And one more thing, if something is related to your travel or trip or anything, everything will work out in your favor. For some of you, I even see a lot of spiritual progress as well. You're blossoming, you're growing. So yeah, again, for some of you, it feels like a little bit of a testing time where you have to trust. Right now, that's what it is. You've got to trust in the higher powers at this time, and cut back on stress. And whenever you're feeling a little heavy, maybe take a step back, focus on the solutions, not on the problems, because what we focus on grows, right? If you're focusing on the problem will grow. So this is the time for you to trust, and the more you trust, the better, because things will move forward. Things will change. There is a huge transformation happening here. I feel like there's a lot of spiritual progress happening at this time. There is a lot going behind the scenes for you guys. You're not seeing it. For some of you with the second house energy, if you're desiring more money, that is also coming. Trust here. There is movement in money. There is movement in your career. I feel like that. In the movement in your passions, something that you really, really want, it's moving. You're getting the best results. So expect the best. You're getting the best results. Expect the best. It's just a matter of time. So here your intuition is telling you to please trust. Your heart desires are at hand. You will get what you want with this heart. You have been desiring something. You have the solution to any problem. So if any challenge comes, have trust and focus on the solutions, because the more you focus on the solutions, you will know exactly what you need to do. You will know exactly what is your next step as well. So let's see what else, what your intuition wants you to know, group number 2. Wow, look, again, universe has your back. Why are you worried? Trust universe. Trust. And whenever you're not trusting universe, whenever you're doubting, taking that shelter will be a very good thing with this lotus. So sitting in the lotus position and chanting mantras will be good for you guys, because with this Pegasus, I can see things ascending. Like you're going to ascend, you're going to move higher. So always remember, whenever you're not trusting, your answers, whatever answers you want, is inside of you. So for that, you will have to take a step back. You will have to meditate, and the more you are relaxed, you will know that yes, you are on the right track. Keep going, because universe has your back. Universe has your support. So universe is telling you, your intuition is telling you to trust, walk in beauty, keep going. Cut back on your anxiety here. Your prayers have been answered. So can you just trust? Even if nothing is happening externally, maybe you're not seeing. So just tend to your inner garden at this time by trusting. And whatever you can do at this time, do. Walk. Just be proud of yourself. Because it feels like the planets are aligning in your favor, and you're going to get the best results. So hope for the best results at this time. Okay, so let's see. A trip will be successful. If there is a trip in the near future, it's going to be successful. Trust, everything will work out. And even if there is a challenge, even if there is a problem, the solutions will be right at hand. Okay? And you will blossom. So please trust. Group number 2, what your intuition is trying to tell you. If you expect the best, you will get the best. But if you're expecting the worst, that is something you need to take care of. You need to let go of it. Like, take charge of your own thoughts at this time. Take charge. Like, I don't want to feel that fear. I know that divine is with me and I will be okay. So take charge of those thoughts. Whenever those kinds of toxic thoughts comes, take charge of it. Yes, it's okay. It's human. We are humans, that's why we get those thoughts. But dwelling in those thoughts is not going to give you anything. Dwelling in the problems is not going to give you a solution. So what you need to do is to take a step back and redirect your energy to the solutions, like, because solutions are at hand. The main reason we cannot find solution is because we sometimes tend to only think of the problems, right? So here you got to take that power back, okay, with this lion's mane. And you're a leader. You have that quality. You can make anything happen. Anything is possible for you guys. I feel like your intuition is reminding you, if you believe in anything, if you set your mind to anything is possible for my lovely group number 2. Don't you believe in your own power? So it's your intuition is like, believe in yourself. Take charge of your own life. You can make this happen. So whenever something doesn't go your way, that doesn't mean you will not get the outcome. It just means that there's a hurdle and I need to focus on how to remove that hurdle. And once you start focusing on it, once you take that power, you will be able to remove that hurdle and blossom like a lotus. Okay. So be proud of yourself, group number 2. You have come so far. Be proud of yourself. I feel like your intuition is telling you to appreciate yourself more. Yeah. You're doing amazing. Maybe even though you're not seeing, your spirit team and universe is proud of you. So group number 2, you sometimes are very tough on yourself. Group number 2, what else your intuition is telling you? Wow, oh my god, look at it. We have Ace of Wands and Six of Staves. Wear your crown. You're getting the success. You are getting the success. You're getting the best outcome. It's time for your victory. There is no doubt. There are more ideas also coming your way. A new path is, for some of you, this can be a new path, or maybe you have started a new journey, and this new journey is going to end in success. So yes, again, if it's a travel, if it's a trip, if it's an idea, this is all going to give you the success that you want. So it's about your victory. It's about your success. So that's why they're telling you to expect the best outcome, because you're going to expect the more you expect the best results, the best the results will be. So be proud of yourself. You have done an amazing job. Keep trusting, keep tending your inner garden. Whenever there is a challenge, you know that you are bold enough to face that challenge. You're strong enough to face that challenge. Take that power back. Be in your leadership position. You can handle anything. Okay, anything is possible for you. So a new beginning of success starts for you guys. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. There is a lot of ideas, a lot of inspiration that is going to come. If you haven't been feeling like you're not being inspired lately, that is also going to change for you guys, group number 2. So what are you worried of? Nothing to worry. That's what your intuition is telling you. The success is coming. You're going to win this thing. You're going to get the best outcome. Don't worry. Group number 2, what else here? You're going to move forward. We have the horse, we have the bicycle. Things are moving forward. Progress is there. Don't worry. Group number 2. Wow, Bharkana. Yep. Look at the hare, rabbit, right? Things are going to get awesome for you guys. Things are going to grow for you guys. It's like a fertile land. I really feel like you are someone who has planted certain seeds, and the land is so fertile, the soil is so fertile. Things are going to grow for you guys. Things are going to become beautiful for you guys. Success. This is a very fertile time at this time. So please trust. Right now, if you're not seeing, that doesn't mean it's not going to happen, because it's going to happen. There is a lot of abundance pouring into your life. There is a lot of fertility. Yeah, things are going to blossom for you guys. Yeah, success. That's what I'm getting here. Group number 2. So let's see the final message. What your intuition is telling you. Okay. We have the ring. Your commitment will give you the results. Your commitment to your desires. Your commitment to trust. With this ring, that's what I feel like. Are you committed to it? Do you believe that you will make it happen? Or are you getting into this anxiety or fear, or feeling like nothing is happening? Right? For some of you, there is a new beginning happening. Maybe a new job is also coming your way that is going to be very abundant. You will be signing some sort of contracts as well. For some of you, this can be in the relationship area as well. Maybe someone new is coming and this relationship will be very successful. For some of you, this is like you're thinking of progressing in an area of your life. You have been committed to it. You're going to see that progress. So sometimes you might feel like that your commitment has been tested, but in reality, there is no test. It's just your soul has to grow, right? Your soul has to progress. So sometimes we have to go through certain challenges. That's it, and you will come out of it as a warrior. You're going to win. So don't you worry. That's your intuition telling you. That's all I have for you guys. Group number 2. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Group number 3. This is the color you have been drawn to. And the word is flow. This is the aqua color or light blue. So let's see what is the message here. What your intuition is trying to tell you. Look at the flow here, right? The waters are flowing freely. And they are... it feels like there is no obstacles, they're just flowing freely. So here like that only, your intuition is telling you that things are going to flow easily towards you. You're going to attract a lot of things towards you, and for some of you, you also need to practice that flow in your life. Maybe having a routine, something that works out for you is very important at this time. Have a routine, guys. Have a morning routine, have an evening routine. It will really be helpful for you guys at this time. So a little bit discipline is required here. Having a routine will really be helpful. If you already have, things are going to flow. So let's see. You're getting into this flow state. But your intuition is telling you there is need for a routine. Yeah. You will, right now at this time, if you have a routine, things will work out very amazingly for you. So have a routine. If you don't have it yet, have a routine. Okay, so let's see what else here. What is the message? What your intuition is telling you? Okay. Oh, we have the star. This is your time to shine, guys. This is your time to shine. So the reason why I'm saying that there is a need for a routine, it's because, look, for example, you have a morning routine and you're sticking to that routine. You don't have to do it for like very long time, but maybe for some time, like for 1 or 2 months, have a routine at this time. It's very important. That's why you're hearing this message. I feel like that. So for example, maybe you have examinations, right? I'm just getting this example right now. You have an examination in 2 months. So after 2 months, maybe you don't have to have this routine, but as you have this examination, you should have a plan, like what I will do in the morning, what I will do, how my day will go. Just have a plan and continue doing this, because the more you continue doing it, the things that you are visualizing for, there is high chances you will make it happen. But what will happen if you don't have a routine? So maybe you don't have a routine and you're a student, right? And you just sit for studying and someone calls and you're like, let's go and have fun there. So you'll be like, yeah, maybe I can have this fun. And you go for half an hour, and half an hour turns into 1 hour, 1 hour turns into 2 hours, and maybe you will not be able to study. So things will be not in flow at that time. So you will waste 1 day like that. Like that's the energy I'm getting here with this bird and this spectacle. Like you have a big vision for yourself right now. You have a big plan for yourself. But the people around you maybe not. They might not be in your own in your vibration, right? Your vibration is a little bit high. You're focusing on your desires. You're focusing on your on the goals that you have. And if you don't have a plan, right, if you don't have a routine, you will not be sticking to it, right? And when you don't stick to that routine, there will be people coming and telling you like, let's go do that, and you will be distracted. And I feel like this is not the time to distract yourself. This is like the time to be like a cat. Have you seen cat? What is cat behavior? And I will tell you, because I have cats. Cats are like, when they want attention, they will come, they will sit at you, but when you want their attention, they will not be available, right? That's who they are. They have their own boundaries. They will hide when they need to rest. They are not going to show up, pop up whenever you want. Right? No, they are not going to play at your time. You should play at that time. That's who they are, right? Right? That's the energy I'm picking up. So maybe there is a person around you who's like that, like a cat, who is making you do things that you don't want to do. Maybe they're using you, right? When they need something for themselves, they will do it. But when, yeah, again, they will not be available for you when you need something, but they want you when they need something. So if there is a person like that in your life at this time, please let it go. Yeah, you don't have to show up. You can be also like them, right? That's very important. That's something you need to be aware of here, because this is the time where you can make your dreams come true. So be like that cat right now. I'm not telling you to use other people. That's not what I'm telling you. It's like, if they're available, you can go whenever you need. You can call them. If they're available, okay. If they're not, that's also okay. But at the same time, don't be available all the time at this time. Maybe you're someone who is available all the time, but you have plans, guys. So that's why write a routine, stick to that routine, and you will see your plans moving faster. You will be seeing that you will be going towards your goals much faster. So here your intuition is telling you to focus on your dreams, focus on your desires, focus on your big plan. Maybe you have made a vision board, right? But you're not taking action. And until you stop taking action, you're not going to see the results. You can meditate, you can visualize, but if there is no action, nothing will happen. So that's why there should be action from your part. So for example, in your vision board, you want to lose this much weight, and you have posted it, right? And you're not exercising, you're not eating well. So how are you going to lose the weight? There might be opportunities, circumstances that will be shown by the universe, but if you're not taking action, nothing will come out of it. So like, that's what you have to be in the flow in order to get that thing. You have to dedicate something, you have to plan, you have to have that big vision, and you have to say no if people are coming in your plans, right? You're like, this is my time for exercise, I cannot, right? And no, you have to do that here. So that's what I'm getting here. So let's see what else here for group number 3. Oh, again, we got this for another group. Navigating by the stars. Yes, follow your bliss. Yes, trust your own heart. Keep doing what's best for you. Again, this is very important. This person is alone. He's in his own journey, but universe is with him. He's listening to his heart, doing what makes him happy, and he's in the flow state. So right now, that's what you need to do. You have a goal, and that is the goal that you want to reach. So maybe there will be people coming, telling you, don't, whenever, if it's a diet, right? You're in a diet, and sometimes people will come and tell you, like, just break that diet for one day, nothing will go wrong. Don't listen to them. Do your diet. Do you. That's what it is. Don't let anyone break you from this flow state. So again, you start a routine, you're getting into the flow, right? And then someone comes and tells you, like, it's okay for one day. No, it's not okay. You keep going with your routine. So if it's an examination, stick to that routine. Begin now at this time. Look, again, begin now this routine. Take your first step today, guys. There is something in your vision board. If you have a vision board, I see that there is a dream, desire, and your intuition is telling you to focus on that goal of yours. Think big, because at this time, if you are dedicating yourself to that goal, in your heart it has always been there. You want to do something with this. You have been feeling about it at this time, but nothing has happened in that area. This is the time for you to take action. Have a strict routine here for some days, at least for a month, and keep going, or take it as a challenge, like people do, like the 60 days challenge. Do it, because once you do it for 60 days, you will continue it. It will be like, yeah, somehow, somewhere you will show up at least. Maybe you will not do that in strongly, but the teachings, the learning that you have done, you will apply it, and it will be very helpful for you guys. So yeah, group number 3, what your intuition is telling you. Okay, so we have joy. Wow, we have the blue hummingbird as well, right? The blue color is there again. Again, again, if you look at her mouth, there is like some sort of magical things coming out of the mouth, and that reminds me of like, yeah, what you are telling to yourself, how you're talking to yourself, how people are talking to yourself, right? That's very important at this time. That's very important. Your words, please take a note of your words as well. So maybe for some of you, set a time for affirmations. If you don't like doing affirmation, at least meditation, set a time for meditation. That is very important. I really feel like that. Or maybe even if you don't like meditation, maybe sitting and looking outside the window will be helpful, if there is, or if you have a place where there is a lot of nature, spending time there as will be important. So this is the time to follow your joy. This is the time to do something that makes you joyful. This is the time. There is something, there is a goal, there is a desire here. It feels like the star here, it's talking about a desire is there, a goal is there that you have in your heart. And whenever you think about it, it brings you a lot of joy. But maybe you haven't taken action on it. Because if you start taking action at this time, if you're thinking very nicely about it at this time, if you're using the correct words, like if you're like, yes, I'll make this happen, I can do it. If you're using those correct words at this time, this will come true. This will come true for you. Yeah. Please check the meaning of the hibiscus. Maybe that is also important. Okay, so let's see what else your group number 3. Maybe have a hibiscus tea. Maybe hibiscus tea will be good for you guys. For some of you, that is also there. Okay, we have 2 of Wands. Yes, you need to plan, you need to prepare, you need to be patient. You need to plan, guys. Start planning. Even if it's like a trip that you want, start saving for that trip. Start making plans for that trip. Start looking at the airplanes. Start doing it. Yeah, that's what it is. That's the thing. So if this is a trip, start looking for it. If it's a job, start looking for it. Just plan about it. Like, this is how I'm going to do. This is what I want to do. I'm going to do this. Look at it. Even if you don't have money at this time, look for it and speak positively about it. Because once you start doing it, you will see doors opening in miraculous ways. Universe will show you, like, yes, you can make your dreams come true. But the first step should be yours here. We have the oppression here, this Tower, and she's looking so sad. Yeah, something has gone. And then we have a desire, and then we have grace. Oh wow, look again, after the Tower comes the Star card, right? I will keep there is a lot of overthinking, right? Yeah, there is a lot of overthinking I see here for you guys. Maybe there are people around you who don't support in your dreams, right? And it breaks your heart. You feel like you're always alone. So that can be an obstacle as well, right? Maybe you're dreaming big, and whenever you share it with someone, they are like, this is not possible, you cannot make it happen. They might say something negative, and it can make you feel very, 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 very sad here. But you got to understand that you are your own savior here. Your intuition is telling you, you can only save yourself. So if you have this dream, if you have this desire, keep it a secret. Keep it a secret at this time. Work on it. You can work on it. So even if it's an examination, don't seek that validation from someone. Don't think that you cannot do it by yourself. At this age and time, there is YouTube. If you're students, there are so many videos that you can research and learn from. And once you set your mind to that thing, you can save yourself. You are your own savior. And that will only lead you to reunite with your desire, with your goals, with your wishes here. So you are the one who has to put the effort at this time. You have to make a routine. You have to work for it. And keep it a secret. You don't have to share it with anyone. Right? So let's see. Don't wait someone else to come and save you. You can save yourself at this time. That's what your intuition is telling you. You got to, again, discipline is very important. One ways you can discipline your mind is by chanting mantras. Have you seen the mantras sometimes when we chant is like 108 times? Why it's 108 times? Because we got to repeat some things, right? We got to discipline our mind. So we have to do it again and again and again. So maybe do that. Maybe every day morning commit to mantra, chanting mantras. And like that you will start committing to certain things in your life that is important for you. And that's how you will be starting to commit to, you speak positively to yourself. You will be starting to commit to, yes, this is my wish, I'm going to work towards it. I am my own savior. I can only save myself. So that's the energy here. And once you start having that feeling, you will be saved by the universe here. Universe is there. You're not alone in this though. Universe will be there. Maybe people might not be there, but universe will be there. God will be there. Yes, there is a higher power, right? That will support you. Even if you feel you're not supported, there is a higher power who is supporting you. So let's see. So it's very easy to feel like we are oppressed. We can get into this victim mindset. And yes, our situation can also be bad. I'm not saying that. But here your intuition is telling you that you can rise above this. That's why you're on this reading. That's why I feel like you can choose your own joy. You can choose your own happiness. You can be your own savior. That's what I'm getting here. So yeah. Wow, you can gracefully rise through this thing with a swan here, with the gable. I think there was like this black beauty kind of story here. I'm being reminded of that. She was a swan and she was raised with the ducks, and the ducks told that she is not beautiful, but when she grew up she became that black beauty, so beautiful. It's just she was not with the right people, right? That's why she couldn't see her beauty, because she was with the group of ducks. She was not with the swans. And later she understood her beauty. She saw her beauty, right? Like that's what it is. Sometimes wrong people can make us feel like we are not good enough, right? And maybe so that's why you got to trust yourself. You got to have a plan, and you are the one who can gracefully rise through that. You have it in you. All you need to do is to give permission to yourself and tell yourself that yes, I can make this happen. I can visualize big, I can dream big and make my goals big. Maybe for some of you don't even desire big things, and your intuition is telling you to desire big things and work for it. Speak positively. You will be able to make it happen. Yeah, that's what the message is here from your intuition. So let's see the final message here. See the final message for group number 3. The creator. Yes, you are the creator of your own life. Create something. Look again, are you ready to create something new in your life? Are you ready to write a wish and wish, yes, this is my wish, now I'm going to work hard for it? Are you ready for it? Then you can create anything in your life. So are you ready for it? That's what it ended very beautifully here. So that's all I have for group number 3. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Number 4, if you have chosen this white color, then the word is peace for you. So let's see what is the message, what your intuition is trying to tell you. So we have peace, and if you look at this bird is like taking a leaf, right? And it feels like the bird is taking one leaf at a time to build her nest. So here your intuition is telling you one step at a time, 1 minute at a day, 1 minute, right? If you are overthinking, just think about the next minute, minute by minute. Go minute by minute. That will bring you a lot of peace. Maybe at this time you're overthinking about something in your life. Maybe you're overthinking about your future or your past, whatever it is. It's taking your peace away from you. And your intuition is telling you, you need to take just 1 minute a day. 1 minute, 1 minute. Like, just think about the next minute. That's why, like minute by minute. That's what I'm getting here. And that is the message. Like the bird building the nest, one leaf at a time. They cannot take too much, right? They cannot. So again, even if it's like we have a feast, We can just take food that we can chew. We cannot take more than we can chew. So here, minute by minute, just think about the next 24 hours, plan the next 24 hours, just that's it. At this time, that is what is recommended for you guys. That is what your intuition is telling you, group number 4. So let's see, what is the message for group number 4? What your intuition is trying to tell you. Oh, I just heard, like, sometimes when we are too focused on the future, the new beginnings of the future, we just get lost. We just don't we just take the present for granted or something like that. That's what it is. We just get lost in the future of what's happening, that we just don't see our present. And that's what one of the key is here. Your intuition is really calling you to focus on your present, and every worry, anything, maybe you're starting something new and you're worried about it, right? Maybe you are starting a new thing and you are worried about what will happen. It feels like you got to trust in the unknown. You cannot know what is happening in the future, right? You can just prepare for the better future by staying grounded in the present moment. You can plan for the future, but you cannot stay in the future, right? So that's one thing is being shown here very clearly. So as you take one step, things are going to be very clear. Even if you don't know what you're going to do, like 6 months from now, you will know what you need to do next 24 hours. So just do that. Just do that and let go of everything. Let go of every stress. Trust in the unknown. Yeah, it's difficult, I know that. If you're overthinking, it's difficult. Maybe you want to know everything before you start something. Maybe you are planning for doing something new, but you want to know, if it works out, then only I'm going to start. So you're overthinking about it. You might be looking everywhere to know whether this will work out. Rather than taking action, you might be doing it, and it's going to bring you a lot of stress only. So what you need to do is to take a step back, relax. And today, I want this for my life. I want this in my future. So I'm just going to take one step. And rest, I'm going to leave it. And as I take one step, with the sun, the next step will be shown to me. Right? Like the bird trusts that there will be enough materials for her to build the nest. And at the end of the day, like, she builds the nest, isn't it? So that's what the strongest messages. The cat. My cat wanted attention. Anyways, let's see what else here. What else is for group number 4? What your intuition is trying to tell you. What your intuition is trying to tell you, group number 4. Oh, look. Take action, guys. There is something that you want to take action on, but you're overthinking about it. What will happen if I take action now? How it will happen? From 5 years from now, what will be the outcome? Or from 1 year from now, will I get that thing? And that worry is stopping you from taking action. So this can be a passion. This can be like you want to start a YouTube channel, yet you are overthinking. Will this give me money? Will this work out? So many overthinking that is stopping you from taking the first step. So just go and take that action. Just think about now, just do that and post it. That's it. Step by step. Then do it again. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, it's the unknown territory. Yep, you don't know what's going to happen, but you have to be courageous enough to take action. So this is what I was talking about, right? There is something that you want to start, but you are like, will this give me the gain? I want to know everything. What will happen? How the outcome will be. If it's good, then I'm gonna take action. No, that's not how things work. Sorry to say that. You got to trust in yourself. You got to trust and just take action. As you take one step, the next step will be shown. You cannot know everything, guys. You cannot. That's what it is. Right now, you have something in your mind. You want to begin something. You have a desire that you want to take action on. Go for it. Go for it. Even if it's an unknown territory, you will be exactly where you need to be. You will get what you want. but you got to have that courage, you got to have that strength, you got to trust in yourself and let go of this worry. Yep. So go for it. Go for something that you have been thinking about, but you're thinking whether this will work out or not. If it work out, then I'm going to take action. That's not going to work out. If if something you have to work, go for it. Don't think about what will happen. If I would have been like this I will not be here, right? For I've told that many times. I just felt it. I just started the YouTube channel without knowing anything. What is going to happen? Will I get anything out of it? I didn't know it. I just had this feeling. I went for it. But if I had doubted, if I had asked other people, I wouldn't be here, I'm sure. So go for it, guys, and just go for it, and experience life as it comes. That's what it is. That's what your intuition is telling you. And you will be okay. You will be okay if you trust yourself. So if there is something that you want to start, it has been a nagging feeling for some of you, you want to take action on something. Maybe this is about your healing journey. Maybe you want to do something with that. Maybe you want to go to a retreat. Maybe you want to study something. Maybe you want to start something new. Maybe you want to start a business. Something that you want to do. Instead of overthinking, start it. Start taking action. I just heard start building your empire. I don't know why I heard that. Put that foundation. Again, when we construct a house, first we have to put the foundation, then brick by brick, then only the house comes, then only we can go to the interior. First we cannot do the interior, right? We can plan everything, but we have to go step by step. So always remember that. We cannot rush things as well. We cannot rush the process as well. So let's see, group number 4, what your intuition is trying to tell you. Purification. It is time to let go of all the worries as well. So if you look at the cats, I feel like they take a lot of time. There's someone I feel like they take the negative energies, right? And I have seen my cat also. Some days they are very energetic, some days they take their time off, they just rest. I sometimes they hide, and I never see my cat also. Sometimes then I have to call him multiple times to see where he is, because sometimes the cats are like that also. So maybe you need to take a step back so you can release these stressful things that maybe you're picking up from other people as well. When we are sensitive, we take upon other people's energy. So maybe people around you might not be that trusting, right? Maybe they don't have faith in themselves. So maybe it's their experiences, or maybe they're telling you, don't do that, don't do this, it will not be good. So for example, if you have a friend who got married, and maybe their married life is not going well, and they're talking about all the things that is not going well, and maybe you're going to get married and now you're doubting. But that doesn't mean that the same experience will be yours, right? It's their experience, right? So always understand that. So whenever you're taking energies from other people, release it. Take some time out, right? Maybe for some of you, you need to stay at home. Don't, mingle with people for some days so you can clear your head. That is also one thing I'm getting here. I feel like for some of you, there is some doubt being given to you by certain people, certain people around you. So take some time out, clear your head. If you can take some salt baths, it will be very good, so you can release that negative energies from other people. And you can visualize, or you can just visualize yourself in a bubble where no one can give you any negative energies, and you're not taking upon that, and your positive energy is also not being taken by you. So something like that you can do. It will be very helpful for you guys. So I really feel like you don't have to worry too much. Just go minute by minute, right? One day at a time, go for it. Take action. Again, it feels like the cat is like going, right? It's moving forward, and she's also moving forward. This bird is also like flying to make a nest, right? So go for it. Yes, that's very that's something I'm feeling like. Everyone is moving forward with something, so go forward with this thing. That's what I'm getting. So let's see, group number 4, what is the message, what your intuition is trying to tell you? Go for, again, Ace of Staves. There is an idea. There is something that you want to pursue. There is an idea, you're very motivated, but there is a lot of overthinking. Get rid of that. Go. You are inspired, you have this motivation. Go for it. Take action. Yeah. This is your new beginning here. Again, we have this. You want to start something new. And here, yes, go for it. Your intuition is like, yes, go for it. So let's see group number 4. What is this the message here? Group number 4. Look, but the worries. This 8 of arrows is about the worries. Maybe if it's a career thing, maybe you want to change something in your career. Maybe you want to start doing something by yourself. So there is a lot of arrows. There is a lot of worry here. And this worry, 8 of arrows is 8 of swords. This is the worry caused by themselves. That's what your worry is. As I mentioned, I did talk about this. This energy is there. And that's why this worry is stopping you. You got to work on it. Same thing, like 8 of swords and 4 of arrows. So what this person is doing, they're taking a break and they're resting, they're rejuvenating, they're clearing other people's energy so they can think clearly. And once they start thinking clearly, they can release this fear and they will know exactly what they need to do. So yeah, these 2 cards are already confirming what I said here. So let's see what else. Group number 4. What is the message? What else for group number 4? Yeah, wow, oh my god, this is going to give you the abundance you want. Again, the acorn, the acorn comes from the oak tree. So to build an oak tree, it will take time. But as you move forward, as you take one step, you can get whatever you want. So you got to trust, you got to take one step at a time, you got to work on your motivation. Yes, release the worry, clear your energies, just take action. That's what. This will lead to good outcomes here. But it will require a lot of growth as well, this thing. So, but I feel like you're taking other people's energies and worries. That's what is stopping you. So please don't take that. Okay, so let's see the final message for group number 4. Group number 4's final message. Group number 4, final message. Okay. You have the riddle. Oh, riddle. The riddle here. Again, it feels like you're in this, like with this 8 of swords energy, you feel like, what if things doesn't work out? What if I didn't get the puzzle piece? Like again, what if something doesn't work out? What if it stays the riddle? What if I don't get the answer? Right? Sometimes we are so worried about the outcome that we don't even take the action. Isn't it how many times we have done? Maybe I have also done so many times that thing in my life where I just think about the future and don't take action. Right? I might have done that when I was young, I think. Yeah. But sometimes we do that, right? Because we don't have all the answers, so we think it's better to just not do anything. It's okay if you don't have all the answers. It's okay if you don't know everything. Just go for it. Because as you go, then only you will be able to solve the riddle. Otherwise, you will not be. Okay, so that's the message here for group number 4. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Number 5, you have chosen the green color with the word movement. So let's see what is the message, what your intuition is trying to tell you, group number 5. Your determination is paying off. Things are moving forward. That's what I was feeling here. So let's move on and see where things are moving forward. What is moving forward? Anyway, there is movement. There is progress. Or maybe this movement can be you traveling as well, moving places as well. That is also happening. So let's see what else for group number 5. What the intuition is trying to tell you. Oh wow, oh my god. Look, we have this footprints, we have a home, and we have a sewing machine. For some of you will be working from home. Or if you're someone who is working from home, things are moving forward for you. This is very clear for me, guys. So we have progress, movement, and here in this group, if you're resonating, you're someone who works from home, or maybe you're a freelancer, yes, or maybe you travel and work, right? You're not someone who has a fixed job, like 9 to 5 job. No, you're someone who works from home, who has a hobby, or maybe this is about your hobby as well, maybe your hobby is progressing, something like that. But definitely you are doing something from your home. And look, again, the next steps are going to be given to you guys, and things are going to progress there. Things are progressing for you guys. Yep, that's what I'm getting here. Things are moving forward for you guys. This, whatever this passion of yours is, maybe this is a passion of yours that you started from home, and maybe next steps will be given to you guys. Maybe you can, maybe you started it as a small hobby. Now you will be taking it to the next step. There was an influencer who was like scrunchies. She used to make scrunchies. That's what I'm getting here. She started doing in her home first, and her parents also helped. Then the next step was to go to a different location. So maybe for some of you that can be the thing, right? Now something that you have been doing in your home, now you can go to the next step. Maybe you can maybe you don't have enough space now, so you want more. Maybe you have more orders, so you cannot do it by yourself, so you need help, so you need a bigger place. So the next step, so things are progressing for you guys in that area. This is what I'm getting here. So let's see more. Those charms are like telling that there is this next step. So something that you've been doing in your home, some sort of hobby, next you're moving, next you're progressing here. So let's see what else. Group number 5. What is your intuition? So maybe your intuition is telling you to plan now, because you will have to get out to the next step, because things are progressing, more orders are coming, more success is coming, so you will have to look for bigger space or something like that. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Or maybe you have to move, something like that. Okay, you will have to relocate to a bigger place. Okay, so let's see what else here. Okay, we have it on the floor. I will take one more card, and then we will take that card as well. Okay. I just feel like taking 2 cards. We have courage. Oh, this came for another group here. Courage. Yeah, courageously move forward. Look. Wow, you're a leader. You can guide people. So again, if you have a small business, if you're doing business from home or something like that, this is time to go for the next step. Expand here. The next steps will be given to you. Maybe you're feeling it. Maybe you already feel it, like it's time to move forward. The next step, yes, you have it in you. You can lead people. So maybe you're someone who is doing all the work by yourself, and you feel like, what if I could, what if other people are there? What if they don't understand? They will, because you have it in you. You are the leader. You can guide other people. So no problem. So go. Next steps. Progress. Business expansions. The expansion, more employees. That's what I see here. That's what the message is. So let's see. Again, this can be a bigger position in work, but at the same time, this doesn't feel like a 9 to 5 job, this group. This is like someone who is working on their passion, someone who has a creative job, and now it's the next level. So maybe for some of you, this can be like your business is expanding, so you cannot do it in your home anymore. You have to have a space, and you have to make interviews. You have to hire people, something like that. For other people, this can be you're working from home, you're an influencer working from home, or maybe you have a job, like maybe you're someone who is a creative, and now your work has been appreciated, so now people want to collaborate with you. So for that, you have to travel, right? You have to travel, you have to show your work. If you're someone who makes dresses, maybe there is a show, and you will have to you will have to work with other people or something like that. You can do it. Okay, so don't stay in your comfort zone. Go to the next level here. You're going to the next level. So that's what I'm getting. So let's see. or as an influencer, you might be getting more opportunities as well. Take those opportunities, go for it, because it's going to be awesome. You're going to progress in this field. This is something that you love doing. Hobby, yeah, something like that. You work from home. This is for those people. So let's see what else here. It can be studies as well, but more it feels like a passion of yours, and you're getting some sort of opportunity, and you have it in you. You are the person who can do that. So go, trust yourself. We have the mushrooms. You're very protected, and look, and the people you will be meeting, they will appreciate your work as well. Oh, again, it feels like the ladder of success. You're on your way to success, guys. You're on your way to success. You're going to celebrate. You're going to celebrate things very soon. You're going to celebrate your success. Things will feel magical here. Your manifestation, maybe this is what you're manifesting, and it's coming. It's coming. You're going to celebrate. You're going to celebrate your success here. Things are progressing. Okay. So let's see what the... we have the back of the deck. Purpose. Oh, for some of you, this is like this is what this is something that you love doing. This makes your heart so happy. You're so it feels like when you start working on this thing, you just don't time just goes by. You even forget to eat. That kind of work that you love. Yeah, for some of you, this can be photography as well. I'm getting here, maybe going to different places and clicking photos, and maybe you have to go to places, forest. I don't know, maybe for some of you are afraid about that. You can do it. You can handle anything, guys. So yes, congratulations. Now only you can go up with this ladder. You're climbing towards success. Let's see what else the tarot cards have to add. Group number 5. Oh yeah, this is related to your career here. This is related to something that you love, because 8 of coins, this is 8 of coins is a person who can work at any time, and they just love their work so much they don't forget to eat. So yes, this is in that area of your life. Things are progressing, things are moving, you're getting more opportunities. Next steps are going to be given to you guys. You're moving forward. Yep. Again, it can be studies as well, but yeah. Yeah, wow, we have 8 of staves in reverse. And we have temptation. Okay, we have devil card as well. But again, this devil, this is your fears. I feel like that with 8 of staves coming in reverse. For example, a person who has a YouTube channel and they're working on their videos, right? And they're just working on it. They love creating content, and then out of nowhere they get a huge collaboration, and now they're worried. They're fearful whether they will be able to handle that collaboration or not. So maybe for that they have to travel, they have to get out of their comfort zone. So all these worries can stop you, and your intuition is telling you, don't worry, the next steps will be given to you guys. You're safe, go for it, you can handle anything. So don't let this fear stop you. Don't let this fear stop you from your own progress here. So things are progressing for you guys, group number 5. But only one thing that can stop you is your own fear, your own obsessive thinking. Again with this devil. Or maybe there is someone around you who might put a little bit of fear into you. Don't listen to them as well. So with this devil energy, again, this can be money as well. Devil energy can talk about money. And we have temptation as well. Maybe you might be feeling like, what if this is just someone who is not offering you what, sometimes we get big offers and we might feel like, what if this is not real? What if they are just scamming you? So, but in this case, that's not here. I feel like there is a hesitation coming from your part. Or maybe when you were going to see a progress, like if you have a channel or something like it's going viral or something like that, you will hesitate. You will feel like, oh, do I deserve success? Like that kind of feelings you need to cut back on that. Don't fear that. Or maybe you will be like, oh my god, what if this success is only temporary, or something like that is also there. So stop all those things. You can face anything. You are very good at what you do, so keep doing. Yeah, there is a lot of progress here. That's what your intuition is telling you. Okay, so let's see. Don't let this worry, fear, toxic thinking stop you. Group number 5. Oh, it's on the floor. Let me take it for you. Okay. So we have the Tibas. Oh, the eagle and the sword. Look, the eagle. And if you look at the Tibas, like again, it's like up, the arrows. Now only your way is up. You have learned so much, right? You have learned about life so much. This work has taught you so much. There has been a lot of ups and downs, I feel like, with this work of yours. So maybe that's why there is a hesitation from your part. Now there is definitely victory. You're a spiritual warrior as well. I feel like that. It was not easy. This path was not easy for you guys. Starting something from scratch, making your hobby a career. It hasn't been an easy journey, right? But finally you are getting where you want to get. But at the same time, when you're getting where you want to get, there is a little bit of fear. So fly above your fear, guys. There is nothing will be presented that you cannot handle, because your guides, everyone is there around you protecting you, and you have become a wise leader. You can handle anything. Okay, so don't let your worries, your overthinking can stop you from experiencing this kind of success. Okay, so let's see the final message. Oh, that's a lot. The sword, cut that worries, okay? Again, we have the sword. Call upon Archangel Michael whenever you're doubting. Maybe Archangel Michael will, help you to ground yourself. So grounding is very important. Sometimes you doubt yourself, even though you have so much of you've gained so much of wisdom. You're very good at your job, but you doubt yourself. So please call upon Archangel Michael whenever you're feeling heavy. Okay, whenever you're doubting yourself. So let's see the final message. So if there is an opportunity that is presented to you, guys, go for it. Even if it means you have to get out of your comfort zone, good. Get out of your comfort zone. So let's see. Final message here. Okay. So we have the bridge. Wow, you're crossing the bridge. Yeah, it has, again, the owl, right? The mentor. Oh my God, owl. And the eagle rising above your fears, right? You're so bold. Yeah, now take the bold step. Again, you have started from here. It was a very slow journey, and it has taken so much to reach here. Finally, you are reaching here. You started something from scratch, group number 5. Things were very slow. There were so many ups and downs, and that's why you are a spiritual warrior, because you learned so much. You healed yourself in this, while doing this thing. You have gained so much of wisdom, so much of knowledge, and finally now you're on to this other side. This is the place where you want to go. You were dreaming about it. Finally, it's happening. Okay, so you're going to this other side. So don't doubt yourself anymore. So that's what the message is for group number 5. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Group number 6, if you have been drawn to this red color, then the word for you guys is ideation. So let's see what is the message here, what your intuition is trying to tell you. I'm also hearing surrender. Surrender your concern. Surrender all your fears, because an amazing idea is waiting. So you've got to be open. Sometimes when spirit conveys their ideas, we need to be open. If you are stressed, if you're worried, we will not be able to hear those ideas, right? We will not get that inspiration. So here at this time, there is an awesome idea waiting for you, right? It will be given to you guys. That's what your intuition is telling you. If there is any blocks, if you're a creative person and you're not able to if you're not able to get that inspiration is going to come back. But before that, you have to surrender all your fears, worry, concern, and take a break. And as you are in this energy where you're not stressing about your work or anything like that, that's when this idea will hit you, right? And maybe for some of you, there is an amazing idea that will be presented to you guys. And the reason why they're telling you to surrender is because if you don't surrender all your fears, concerns, what will happen? Even if you get this idea, you will not take action on it because you will worry. You will fear about it, or maybe you will overthink and you will not take action. So that's one thing I'm getting here. Okay, so let's see the charms as well. And I'm even getting a period of wait is over for you guys. A period of wait is over. Things are going to move forward. Again, this is with your inspiration. If you have feeling that block, when you're a creative person, if you're a writer, or maybe in your work also, you're not feeling inspired, not feeling motivated, something is there. That is going to change here. That is going to end. The period where you are not feeling any ideas, you're not getting any inspiration, you just don't know what to do next, right? You don't know how to write that next page, you're not getting anything. That's going to end very soon. Okay, so let's see the charms. Group number 6. Okay, wow. Look, we have the key and we have the footsteps, right? Yes. Look again, the keys. The next steps are going to be given to you guys. The next ideas, messages, solutions, whatever it is, it's going to be given to you guys. So it's safe for you to get out of your comfort zone. It's safe for you to surrender your concerns. It's safe. It's safe. It's secure. We have the angel wings. We have this plus sign, right? The cross. So you're very protected. So you can get out of your comfort zone. Do something different. Try something different. So this is a very different idea that is coming your way. This is not the same old. So here your angels are telling you, your intuition is telling you that your angels are protecting you. So it's okay to get out of your comfort zone. Don't stay in your comfort zone. Don't stay in your comfort zone, okay? So that's very important here. With the cat, I feel like that you might hesitate a little bit, but it's safe for you to proceed with this idea. So again, surrender the fear. Again, there is an idea that is going to be given to you guys. So for many of you, it is like it is going to take you from your comfort zone. And once something takes us out of our comfort zone, we worry. Change is not something everyone likes, right? So we want to be in our own safe zone with the cat. But your angels are telling you will have to get out of your comfort zone. And as you get out of your comfort zone, the next steps will be given to you guys. As well, you're protected. So a different idea, a different way of doing things, something that is not familiar to you, it's different, like that kind of an idea will be given to you guys. So you will have to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, so let's see. Or maybe doing things in a different way, handling things in a different way. So that will take you out of your comfort zone. Go for it. Your angels are there protecting you. Your intuition is telling you are safe with this new idea. That is not new to you, but it will be safe to proceed. Okay, so let's see what your intuition is trying to tell you. Group number 6. Wow, look, surrender to the journey. Look, release the control. Maybe you have this, like this is the way to do it. This is the way I should do things. But no, here your intuition is like, yeah, try it in a different way. You can do it in a different way. For that, you will have to release the control. You have to surrender to the journey. That's what I was telling you. You got to surrender. This new idea is coming up, but if you are not ready to get out of your comfort zone, if you're controlling things, you will miss this idea, this new idea, right? Someone else will get this idea. So it's very important for you to release the control. It's like sometimes we are so focused, like this is the only way I can do things, but you're getting an idea in a very different way. At that time, release the control, go for it. You're protected, you're safe. So surrender. Okay. Group number 6. What else? Oh wow, we have a breakthrough. We have ginkgo, the crow or raven. Yeah, you're getting the messages from the higher realms, guys. You are trying to make something work for you, and no matter how hard you try, it's not happening. So once you surrender, this new idea will come, and once you start trusting this idea and you take action, this breakthrough of yours is going to happen. Yeah, look, oh wow, we have you can wait a second, guys. I can commune. Yeah, for that you will have to get out of your comfort zone. That's what I'm getting here again. Maybe you're someone who works by yourself. Maybe more people will be there. Again, if you're someone who is a team worker, maybe you will have to work by yourself. So something that will take you out of your comfort zone is something I'm getting. You getting out of your comfort zone, surrendering to the journey, will lead to this breakthrough. Yep, a breakthrough is at hand, guys. So something that you want is going to come your way, but at the same time it's not going to come in a way that you are hoping for. Maybe you have a way. You want this breakthrough in a way that suits you, right? It should be in your comfort zone, right? Yeah. And here a new idea is coming that will take you to where you want, but it's not going to be in your comfort zone. For that you will have to surrender, and you have to release the control and trust this idea and go for it. That's when this awesome breakthrough is going to happen. So I feel like the faster you release the control, the better, and the faster you will get the results. So yep, let's see what else. What is your intuition trying to tell you? Group number 6. Oh, this is coming in very fast, guys. This idea is coming in very fast. This idea is coming in very fast here. So surrender, trust, take action. Take action, begin. This will lead to your breakthrough, but it is not an idea that is familiar to you. This is not something that you do. This is different. This is a different approach. So that's what I feel like. That's why they're telling you to release the control and trust, because your angels are helping you. So get out of your comfort zone here. So this is coming in fast. But if you will not take action, you will miss out. So let's see what else here. We have the Prince of Cups. Oh, it can be, it can be a person as well. What is your idea about a relationship, right? So maybe you have this concept that my person should look like this, my relationship should look like this. So if maybe you are too much focused on maybe you're focused like these are the features I want in my person, right? And then a new person comes in your life, and this is not your idea, right? This is not the way you want. You don't want to be in relationship with that kind of person. That's not your idea. So you're meeting someone who is different, but this person is going to fulfill what you really want. So yes, maybe this person will not look like the way you're thinking, right? Maybe you have this type, the person will not fit in, but this person will fulfill all the things that you want in a relationship. That's what it is. For other people, it's like in your business as well. You have a goal, right? You want to achieve something, and you're getting this idea. But again, this idea is not something that you want to pursue. It's taking you out of your comfort zone. It's not how you want it to be, right? This is not the way you want it to be. But this is going to fulfill your heart desires at the end of the day, right? So that's what the message is here. So let's see what else here. So for some of you, this is beginning of a new relationship, I would say. Yeah, okay. If you're single, I would say that you got to release that. Like, this is the type of person I will just date, or this is the kind of person I want. They should be this tall, they should have these kinds of facial features. Get out of that all things. Or maybe they have to have this kind of job. or they should be this age. There is a person coming in your life that is going to be different. But if you surrender, if you trust, and if you take action, you will get that relationship that you have been hoping for. The feelings, that's what I'm feeling. Sometimes more it's about the feeling, like how should I feel in a relationship. You will get all those feelings. And for other people, if it's about your career, right, it's not the way you see things. A new idea, new approach is coming your way. So are you ready to take that approach? If you are, then this new beginning that is going to be so awesome, so passionate, it will be inspiring. You will be able to inspire other people as well. This new beginning will start for you. So let's see what else. We have Othala. Again, it feels like, family kind of tradition things. Maybe we are stuck on that. Maybe we have certain beliefs, like if I marry, I will marry this kind of person. Or if I can only have this type of job, or I can do this thing this way only. Maybe there is some sort of belief system from your family, something like that. I feel like with this Othala rune here. So you got to let that go. You got to break that. Because there is a new way of doing things. The same old way is not going to work out here. You in your comfort zone is not going to work out. Again, if it's a relationship, if you want, it's more about how you want to feel in a relationship than about the person, right? Sometimes we are focused, like if you look with this Othala rune, what I'm getting is, right, in our traditions, like if you, I don't know why I'm getting like this energy. And sometimes people just marry from their community. They believe in like same traditions, like that only is good for us, right? Maybe we should marry from our community. But now there is a person coming your way who might be different from it, right? So that's why you're not open to it, because it's not only out of your comfort zone, it's out of other people's comfort zone as well, your family as well. But your idea of relationship, like the emotions, something like that, emotionally you want certain things, you want a person to uplift you, but maybe the people in your community you will not get it from there. I'm getting that kind of energy here, because they have been raised in that kind of environment, right? So you're not going to get that kind of relationship from that community or something like that. So this is a new person, might have different values, might be of different race. So that's something out of your comfort zone. But yeah, it's different, it's difficult. I understand that it's not what you hoped for, but you will be safe. You will be protected. So that's what the energy is here. So trying something different out of your comfort zone. Yeah, here that's what your intuition is telling you. Again, it can be with work as well. It shouldn't be a relationship. It's about work as well, doing something that is different, right? An idea is coming, you're doing something different that will lead to a breakthrough, that will lead to a new beginning here. You will be really happy doing this thing. So once just get out of your comfort zone, surrender and get out. You will be so happy you did. So break free from that old patterns here. So let's see. Let's see the final message here. The judge. Judge. Again, the judge. Yeah, we judge people. We have that judgment, isn't it? Like, this thing should be this way only. If this person is like this, I'll not even try. But maybe once you try, if you get to know this person, you will understand that how this is better than your comfort zone, right? So sometimes we judge a book by its cover when we shouldn't, right? So something like that. You're judging a book by its cover when you shouldn't do that. You should take chance, read that book, and then only judge. So here, yes, maybe you don't have to, right? When you're getting an idea, you can just take a look, try it. Yeah, try it at least, right? Just don't be like, I'm not going to buy that book, like I'm not even going to open that book. Don't be like that. Open that book, read it. If it's okay, yes, you can proceed. Otherwise, no. But if you once you read it, you're going to proceed it, because this is amazing. Something like that here. So don't let your judgment stop you from doing something different. Don't let your judgment stop you from meeting someone new, right? Trying something new. Sometimes there are people who don't try new foods, and then once and many times they just try it, and then that's their favorite food. Like, that's what it is. Once you get out of the comfort zone and taste it, maybe it will give you all the flavors that you didn't have before, right? That's something I'm getting here for this group. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I will see you soon. Bye bye.